So as we see, which is really the breakdown of this regime, from Pam Bondi not coming prepared to answer any real questions at the oversight hearing. She didn't come prepared to answer any questions. She came with memorized ad hominem attacks on people's character, and she had them all written down in like this opposition research guide she had, and every time somebody would talk, she'd say, oh, but let me see, you, Senator so-and-so, you talked to so-and-so in such and such a year yourself, totally skipping whatever question it was, like the $50,000 that Tom Homan took as a bribe and is on tape by FBI agents. Did she personally shut down that investigation? Where did the $50,000 go? Does Tom Homan still have it? Did he pay taxes on that $50,000? No answers. No, none. You can talk to the FBI about that, she said. So everything from that disaster of an oversight hearing, but which is important to have these oversight hearings taped, because documenting evidence is incredibly important in times like these. Now, I also wanted to talk about, a lot of people are flipping out about Stephen Miller claiming on live television, I think it was CNN, that, well, the president has plenary authority. If you all noticed, right after that happened, he glitched the fuck out. So he said, well, yeah, he has plenary authority. And the guy kept saying, are you okay? And he's like, are you okay, Mr. Miller? I mean, he couldn't walk that back. Donald Trump does not have plenary fucking authority. No president in United States history has ever had plenary authority. I'm sure that Stephen Miller wants him to have plenary authority. I'm sure he does. But he couldn't walk that back once he said it. I love that he glitched out over that shit. He's speaking the truth, but he didn't mean to. That's what he wants. That's what their goal is. If we stop showing up in the streets, don't let them scare you. Don't let them convince you to be quiet. I mean, they want the military on our streets for the midterms. It'll be easier for people to say, I'm out of politics. It'll be easier for people to say, I'm not going to go out and protest. Easier for people to say, I'm just going to sit this one out. I'm not going to the polls with soldiers everywhere. They're not. Why? Don't fall for this shit. This is how countries fall. If you want our country to fall, then fall for it. Then stay home. Then be afraid. But there are millions of us out here speaking out, showing up, doing the work for you. If you're one of the ones staying at home, and there is a peeling off of evangelicals from this Trump movement. I mean, they are coming out in droves, posting videos about how, check out Park Rose Permaculture. She just did a whole video on it. Somebody sent her a video of a woman who said, look, I used to be MAGA. I voted for Trump 3 times. I was all about him. I believe that God, and you have to understand, she's like, I understand. After Charlie Kirk died, I prayed to myself, and I asked God to reveal what is wrong with this administration. And she said, and I know now, I have to tell you. And she went on. It was really moving. It was intriguing. I thought it was fascinating. The comments in this woman's video were so cool. I mean, lots of Bible verses, but tons of people agreeing with her, saying, yes, it is. He's being a false prophet. He's being a false idol. All this AIPAC stuff is covering up what they're doing. It's covering up our beta male role to the alpha male Israel. We're all sick of it. We all know about it now. Fuck AIPAC, fuck Israel, all of it. Get out of our government. Get out of our lives. If you want to go and systematically kill people, we need our country back so we can stand up for these people. We need a regular administration back, one that believes in democracy around the world. I think that's incredibly important for our administration to believe and defend democracies around the world. This is what we've always been about. Always. If there's a tiny little fringe that doesn't agree with that, fucking block them out. And block the bots out. Don't argue with bots all day. What good is that? You just get upset, and the bots really don't care, right? They don't care. So stop flipping out about Stephen Miller. I love that they're telling the truth. Have you heard Marjorie Taylor Greene out there? She is speaking truth to power. It's like, I won my seat without President Trump's endorsement. And I think that served me very well because I can be independent. I don't work for him. Congress is its own branch of government, she's saying, on One Real Voice America, on News Nation, okay? She's been on these right-wing podcasts saying just this. She went on the news yesterday, and they asked her about what Mike Johnson said. And Mike Johnson's like, oh, the ACA Affordable Care Act credits, those are a red herring. That's a red herring from the Democrats. And she answered that. She said, no, they're not a red herring. My adult children can't afford their health care premiums. Not to mention my constituents, that's all I hear about. It's the number one issue. She said, I don't like the ACA, but until we can replace it with something better, this is what we have. And premiums are already too expensive. We need to take off our Republican Democrat jerseys and start coming back to work for the people for once. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say this. This is like the third time now. I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene. She said Donald Trump's getting some bad advice for the people around him. That's what she said. He's getting some bad advice. I'm not sure that's all the way true. I think this is always who he's been. But she's at least seeing part of the truth, and I love that.